Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, I hope you read the disclosure. We are doing very fine. The ES is doing well. The YM, the Nasdaq, everything, the gold is doing all well. We hit the institutional target one on the ES, and we're going right through the second one. The second one, profit taken at 6783. I'm not sure about the third target. It's usually for the afternoon. The problem with the Nasdaq, after it hit the target one, we have a three support area in here, and we have to wait on the uh, able to break those support area. But we're gonna hit target two, a profit taken on target two. So we'll see what happened in 1 minute. Profit taken on target two, as we said, and this is a profit taken. There is no reversal, and don't expect the the Nasdaq to go over 2528 because there is a re-entry right there at 25,294, and then we have another entry at 25,300. So those are re-entry short. So do not reverse the market. Do not go long, especially if you are using those dummy auto trades with momentum ATRs like these. Now they start giving you long trade, and there is no long trade. Be careful. On top of it, if you are using Renko bar, you are a total disaster trader. Let's see what happened with the Nasdaq. We came in on the first re-entry right there, and this is the second re-entry. You see, I don't know if you can see this on YouTube, but the wick was all the way up here. So this is the first re-entry, the second re-entry, 25,300. Exactly as we expected. and here is the re-entry short. The ES hit the target too, institutional. This it's been like this over and over, year after year. It's the same story. When you hit the target two, it goes back to target one, and the market stay on idle for 30 minutes. When it hit the institutional number two, then the market stay in a circle. So this is where the most auto trader or amateur traders lose money after the target to hit. So when you are auto trading and you see the institutional number got hit, and now we're going in a circle, you better be careful. You can sometimes optimize with taking a small short trades, not even a scalping, a few ticks here and there, because we know where is their re-entry. Their re-entry is right here, 6796. But you have to be fast and not to rely on an auto trade, manual trading. That is the best, to be in and out of the market right away. If you want to use an auto trade, you're welcome to it. Auto trade needs to count couple 3 bars, and then it's gonna take a trade plus a stop loss, target, and it's heavy. But when you are taking a trade, let's say from target 2, you got some money, and then you immediately secure profit with a trailing stop. It's much lighter for fast trades if you know what you're doing. If you don't know, stay on auto trade. You can see where the Nasdaq re-entered. That's what we called for you, re-entered the market, and was here the second re-entry short. And now the Nasdaq taking a dive again to the target 1 institutional number. The problem is now before, because those fibs, they recalculate constantly. Those fibs, not from your computer, from our server. So they recalculate constantly. And now you can see we only have 1 fib line left we need to deal with. And this one here, we're gonna see if we going to exceed the target to. Very unusual, but it's nothing in the market. Everything is possible. Maybe we will hit this morning the 67.76. The third target is for the afternoon, but sometimes we hit it in the morning. That's life. Welcome to trading. And now the Nasdaq is going to retest the target 1. I don't know if you can read the whole number on target 1. Here is target 1. And here is target 2. So very possible, right now it's 10:09, very possible for the Nasdaq to hit it. We still have 1 hour. Usually those targets hit around 11 o'clock. So if the trend is still short, there won't be any problem to hit the second target on the Nasdaq. If the market not able to go further down, we are in trouble at this moment, because like on the ES we have a tremendous resistance, and here we have a lot of resistance. So we're gonna get caught between the support area here and the resistance area here, and that is bad news for amateur traders or auto traders. Doesn't matter where you auto trade from. And if you are using one of those cheap apps, good luck, you are on different planet. Okay, we are jammed on the Nasdaq. We'll see. Hopefully we'll go through that line and we will hit again the target 1. The ES, after hitting target 2, is still playing around this area here with no direction on the ES. don't think we are smart to find direction on the ES. We don't have a direction. If you are in a trade like we do here, that's fine. If you're not in a trade, stay away. Do not engage with the new trade. One thing is, if you are trading by yourself, not using Autotrade, if you just look without any indicator, you see the ES is want to go up and the Nasdaq want to go down. There are contradiction in the trend. That is confusion for the trader. Sometimes the ES give in to the Nasdaq and sometimes the Nasdaq give in to the ES, and then they go on both of direction. So when you see this contradiction between the movement without any indicator, without any system, without any apps, hold your horse a little bit. Do not jump in the market. Always, always monitor the price if the ES and the Nasdaq are going in the same direction, whether it's long and short. As we see here, getting stuck in that channel here between the resistance and support, and look how big the wick on the ES. The ES have a huge wick, and that can kill you on the auto trade. I mean, on a normal auto trade on an ES on 1 minute, you should not be using no more than 10-15 ticks max. So when you have a wick, it's 10 ticks long. This is not a good news for you. So on the ES, you should not put 30 and 40 ticks like some we have seen, because if you are using 15, there is one guy is trying to sell a system using 15 and 30 minutes on the ES. Auto trade. If you are auto trading ES on 15 or 30 minutes, he forgot to mention where is your stop loss. Because if you are trading, you're auto trading ES on a 15 minutes chart or on 30 minutes chart, you need at least 3-4 bars. So you just measure every bar how big it is, and then you calculate, you end up with minimum of 30 to 50 ticks stop loss. If you are using a 50 ticks of stop loss on any kind of system, you'll be better off to just take a quarter out of your pocket and flip it. It will be much cheaper to use 10. I mean, if you are an institutional and you can move money, you can move market, go ahead with 30 minutes, of course. But if you are borrowing money or your capital less than $5,000, so you're just riding the horse, you have no control. So, I mean, you don't want to go with 15 minutes or 30 minutes and blow your account in one losing trade, because you will have losing trades. And then we're on the 15 minutes, when you enter the market, it can turn around on you, or on the 30 minutes, based on one contract, you will be in the hole, $3,000, because your stop loss is very high, 50, 60 ticks. So you needed diapers to trade 30 days, 30 minutes on a small capital. You need diapers, you don't need a drink. Anyway, so let's go back here to reality. I will never use auto trade on 15 minutes and 30 minutes, max 5 minutes, max. On the range is max 8. As an example today, the CL is not moving. So I'm using two Reiko bar on it, and it's still not moving. And it's just still not moving, this one here. So, and it's only two Reiko bar. I'm doing test, it's not been released. So we closed the gold on 9,090, and the ES finally to go ahead again to the target 2, as we said. When we hit the target 2, the market go give you a little tour around the chart as a tourist, and then it's gonna go back to target 2. The Nasdaq is still working the way to go back and hit target 1. Once we break that support area 25,241, absolutely it will be here at 11 o'clock. Absolutely. So the indication here, all the instruments, little bit mixed, but they are in red, and the indications here, they're all in red. So this gives you direction what the market is going to. So we're sitting on a standby. There is nothing, no direction in the market. I hope we're not gonna stay on those levels. We need some action in the market. Let's see if the ES will cross the target 2. We already hit it one time, and we had the reversal signal. Those reversal do not repaint. They stay where they are. So we're coming to target 2, and let's monitor if we are able to cross the target 2. If we are, the final target is 3. I think we are waiting on the Nasdaq. Once the Nasdaq able to break that area here, immediately the ES is going to, oh, speaking of a devil, is already doing it. We're gonna hit target 3. Once we hit target 3, there is nothing left for the morning session. You will see yourself. We need the Nasdaq to comply with the ES direction. It's going slowly, it's going. The sellers are over the buyers here. The instruments here from 1 to 30, 1 to 30, all the instruments are in short. Most likely he will be able to break that support area. And look at the wick on the ES. Oh, there we go. We're going down to target 3. Final target for today, 67.76. Congratulations, you got this one right. The Nasdaq, we are still waiting on the Nasdaq to break that area here. 25,241. If the Nasdaq going back to retest the re-entry short is right here, 25,278. If the Nasdaq going back to this area, it's gonna slow down the ES. If he's going down, trying to break those levels, the ES is gonna hit on time 6,776. This is excellent day today. Easy day, very easy day. Wow, look at this line. Is there any news? I don't see any important news on my chart. I don't know if you can see the wick on YouTube, but the wick went all the way up to here. So let's see. There is no chance to take long on the ES, by the way. There is no chance. A lot of resistance from here all the way down to here. Question is, how are you going to trade between those lines? You cannot. Those lines are tied to each other, indicating stay the hell away from those lines. You either trade short below or you trade above. But you cannot trade in the turbulence. You cannot. So the Nasdaq is trying to retest the 25,279. We'll see. If you break that number, stop all your trades. Go for an early lunch. If the Nasdaq break that line, there is nothing but losing trade on any given auto trade. Be careful. Or individual people trading without auto trade, also they're gonna get confused. Be careful. The 25,278, if we cross it, we're gonna be sideways for the rest of the morning. As long as the Nasdaq below that yellow number you see here, 25,279, we are in a good shape. Pulling back, re-entry, pulling back, re-entry, rejection, support, resistance, that's fine. We can deal with it. But if this Nasdaq break that 25,278, indicating the Nasdaq now is no longer short, it's long. And if the Nasdaq long and the ES want to go all the way down to the target 3, you have confusion in the market. Confusion in the market, you are the one is paying for it when you don't know what's going on in the market. You are auto trading without knowing this, or you are taking trade without knowing what's going on, and it's gonna end up in a disaster. 99% of traders lose on auto trades and manual trades because they don't understand the rhythm in the market. They don't understand the rhythm in the market. They think it's an ATM machine like what they see on the commercial. You put $10, you walk away with $1 million after a couple days. If it's true, the pizza man will not deliver pizza. The garbage man will not pick up a garbage anymore. Everybody is on the beach drinking pina colada and using a cheap app on the mobile phone and making millions on a daily basis. If this is the true story, and if this is what you believe in, why don't you go to Las Vegas? At least you get a free drink. You have a nice, good-looking woman serving you a beautiful drink. At least you know you got the drink out of it. Here you lose with no sympathy. Here, nobody even think about it without even a drink. You know, so thanks God the Nasdaq going back on the same direction with the ES. And now we are at 10:26. As we said, by 11 o'clock, hopefully we will hit target 3. Let me see, the target 2 on the Nasdaq is all the way down here. You never know. The market is full of surprises and always surprise me. I've been trading for 32, going to 33 years, and always surprise me every day. The market is like a woman, full of surprises. You never know what will happen the second day. Just keep praying you are safe. There we go. We're back to target 1. And the ES absolutely going to hit target 2 if the Nasdaq continue to go down. We need to see this Nasdaq going farther down, tangle with the 25,241 to achieve the final target for today, 25,220. And if the Nasdaq don't, we're gonna stay in the circle. And it's gonna make your life miserable on the ES as well. So the key is 25,241 on the Nasdaq. By the tick, we're talking, we're not estimating, we talk by the tick. 25,241.75. This is how accurate the system is. You know, I was testing different platforms, and I don't want to call the name of the platform. Of course, you can develop your own indicator. You know, you can borrow indicator. You can do, it's like the MetaTrader 4 and 5. It's the same principle, but a little bit more advanced. The things is, we did some testing. Now, if you are using a crypto, the tick doesn't matter. If you are using a crypto, the tick doesn't matter. If you are trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, whatever, one tick, it doesn't matter. So when you are using 15 minutes a chart, daily chart, 30 minutes chart, it's okay. You get the idea, you position yourself, you burn yourself with over immersion. I mean, the whole 9 yards. But the accuracy by the tick for the future trade, NinjaTrader have superior to the detail on tick to tick. Now, if you are on, you want to buy a Bitcoin or Ethereum, if you want to use 100,000 on a Bitcoin, you care less for 10 ticks or 15 ticks. If you want to buy Ethereum, you don't care about 15, 20, 50 ticks. But when we are auto trading and when we are putting stop loss on an ES and a Nasdaq, every tick count. So what I'm saying is there are some other good platform for a crypto without thinking about one tick and two tick. But on the end of the day, the NinjaTrader, if you are using Autotrade, or if you want to scalp the market 5 ticks here and there, NinjaTrader is still #1 class platform. If you want to trade the crypto, NinjaTrader is not the best platform to use it. I put the charts to look at the levels in the crypto or something. But you don't need to day trade crypto on NinjaTrader. And here it is, we hit the target 2, and Nasdaq is coming to the target 2 finally. And I told you it's not gonna hit the target one until the Nasdaq break that line, and it did. So at the end of the day, Ninja Trader is much more accurate tick by tick than any other platform out there. Still number one. Now, if you wanted to have noises and indicators and after indicator, it's the same principle what happened on MetaTrader 4 and 5. There are millions of indicators you can download on MetaTrader and MetaTrader 5. Millions. And none of them work. And the details is in the tick, is the performance, stability. Maybe NinjaTrader, if you look at it, is not the most advanced platform, but it is to your advantage because it's still every tick count. You know, and now it is 10:32. We already hit the target 3, and we will hit target 2. It's pulling back from the support area, going back a little bit, but he will hit the target to the Nasdaq. Look at this beauty, where you never can pinpoint that beauty on any other platform. When it hit the target 3 on NinjaTrader, you got reversal, institutional to the tick. When you are trading a future, every tick count, because the principle of a future trading, beside those small children coming out of diapers and now they want to teach market, you flip the coin, you and I, and every time I lose, I want to give you $1, and every time you lose, you give me $10. We're gonna play with this coin 10 times. So every time I lose, I give you $1, and every time you lose, you give me $10. So I have 10 trades to flip a coins with you. My losses is $1. In those 10 trades, if I can make one trade right, I break even. If I make 2 trades right, I double up. Simple. So every tick counts. So when we are trading ES, I mean, I have some, my best friends, they are in Texas, they trade the ES on 4 ticks stop loss. Max 5 ticks stop loss. If he wants to do that on any other platform beside NinjaTrader, he will be losing every single trade because the ticks don't count on those platforms. Be careful. So when you are auto trading or you are a light-handed, I mean, this guy is from Texas. He's my best friend. And one time I'm doing the installation, and at the same time I'm doing updates on his platform. He's taking the trades live, left and right. I said, you are typical cowboy from Texas, you know, with 2 mouths. You are trading with 2 mouths, with 2 guns. You know, it's a typical Texan boy. So what I'm saying is, he's very aggressive with the trade, but only 4 or 5 ticks of stop loss. One time we traded together. At the end of the day, I counted how many trades we have. We had like over 70 trades in one session, because we are in and out, 4 or 5 ticks in and out, you know. So it was fun, but the commission was on 70 trade. I mean, we didn't lose any money, but this is his type. So when I'm talking about the professional traders, they count every tick, you know, especially for guys. They have 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. You're trading the mini ES or the Nasdaq, you're gonna have some bad days. So every tick counts. Still, NinjaTrader #1 platform if you are counting your ticks. If you are a millionaire, go and let your broker swallow 10 ticks in, 10 ticks out. Enjoy yourself with it. But now we hit the target 2 on the Nasdaq as we expected, and now it's 10:36. There's nothing left. I'm gonna leave the platform work for you, but once we hit target 2, let me see what is target 3 on the Nasdaq, if there is a potential. Well, we still have 20 minutes, so we can leave it alone, and we'll see if it hit. If you notice, he hit the institutional number profit taking. Look what happened. This accuracy we tested on different platforms, new platforms that were off. We recoded, re-encoded. We've been working on one system for 3 days to pinpoint the accuracy to 1 ticks. We have spent the last 3 days. If I tell you, you don't believe me. From 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30, I'm drinking my coffee. I just had my breakfast now. From 8:30 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, non-stop, me and the programmer sitting. We put the last 33 days, almost 30 hours, 32 hours, and we couldn't manage to pinpoint one indicator to the tick, where it was very easy to do this on NinjaTrader. So be careful with all the advertisement and some kids, children, because those children are too dumb to know anything about ticks, and they are too, they don't know. They have not seen anything in the trading. They never experienced and crashed. I survived 3 times market crashes on me. They never experienced anything. They're just now enjoying the bubbles. And because now whatever, even if you buy an apple, or if you buy an orange, it's gonna make money right now because of the bubble. But when the market is going to correct itself, it's gonna wipe up many accounts. The correction is due, and it is any week right now. The correction is due. I don't want to predict. It's not my job to predict. I know what is gonna happen, but I'm not gonna sit down like an idiot and telling you what is going to happen. But the market is about to readjust, and we will be so now. No matter what you buy, gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you're making money. You buy today, you wake up tomorrow, you are 5-10% up. You buy anything you want, the second day, 5-10% up. But it cannot be less than forever. The correction is coming. So anyway, and the profit taking is coming. Remember, we are at the end of the year. There is many people that are going to crash the market and take profit out for this year. So be careful. Not everything you buy is going to stay forever going long. So now we are troubling with the support area, and we have a second support area. The ES is finished. Now it's 10:39. The ES is finished. It's between those 2 yellow lines. When it is between those 2 yellow lines, this means no more short trades, new trades allowed to open up. If you are on a trade like this one here, you can keep it open, but it is about time to take a profit. It is 4,600 on that trade. Once it enters the yellow lines and there is a support, there are a reversal, hit target 2, all the indication telling you it is a place to reverse, the market is finished. And on the Nasdaq, it hit the target 2 and bump into a support area. You can see how the support and resistance working to the tick. That's what we need when you are trading, and every tick cost. So if you are buying a Bitcoin for 122,000 and you see commission and slippage, $100 doesn't matter. You know, you're paying 100. How much is the Bitcoin now? If you are buying a Bitcoin, it's 121,683. So if you now it's 700. So if you pay $50 or $100 to your broker between the slippage and commission and all the whatnots, doesn't matter. But when you are auto trading in ES or trading in ES and you have a couple $3,000 in your account or 5,000, and now you want to move the market, every tick costs you money. So don't be fooled by all this nonsense. At the end of the day, nobody take care of your money like you. You can put it with another company. You can follow some guy you don't know if he's drunk today or not. And I would not put my money to follow any copy trading a guy. I don't know if he's in the bodega or on the beach drinking pina colada. I don't know if he was miserable or a happy trader. I don't know if he is a criminal or a good citizen. So I'm not gonna go ahead and follow somebody I don't know for many years before I go ahead and follow his trades, which we see now. A lot of people copying those trades from some people. They are not profitable people, you know. So everybody want to be his own broker right now, and good luck with that. So right now we are 10:42. We finished with the ES. We're done. We just want to see if on the Nasdaq we can hit target 3 by 11 o'clock. That's it. So I'm gonna cut off the microphone before I get in trouble today, and we are going to watch the Nasdaq if it's going to hit the 25,175 by 11 o'clock. Look at the ES after we hit the target. Even the market analyzer, from the market analyzer here on the top, the estimation target that was 6778, and it is right there on the chart, is right here on the chart, right there, 6777. So the estimation ahead of time on the market analyzer was here. Target 3 institutional number already hit. Some reversal fired up, and we are between the two yellow line. You have no good news. You have no reason to go further short or open a new position short. You have no reason to do that. Even if your dishwasher machine called Autotrade wants to go short, try to prevent that. Even if it goes couple bars, don't get excited. Let it go couple bars. Don't get excited over couple bars. You never can pinpoint the last bar in the market, no matter how professional you are. Now the only thing we are waiting on is target 3. If we are gonna hit the target 3 by 11 o'clock, and this is a challenge for us to see the system will hit the target 3 by 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna cut off the microphone, and we're gonna see if this target 3, let's see if he's gonna break this support area on the Nasdaq. If it did, kiss it goodbye, it's finished. Let me see. So now we're just waiting on the Nasdaq, target 3, that's it. And there is nothing left. It's waiting on that support. You can see every fib is respected. Every single fib is respected. And let's see now. There we go. He's breaking it. If we look at the condition of the market, we can see the sellers on a full throttle against the buyers. All the whatnots from 1 to 30 minutes, all of them in red like a Christmas tree. And that's indicating we are about to break that. And the ES is gonna break it. It's gonna take time, but and the ES finished for today, run out of steam. Now, if you notice, he's following the Nasdaq. He achieved the target for today. Whoever was pushing the ES down, he's done for today. Only miserable and professional people, they're gonna sit miserably all day long behind computer, trying to make a crystal indicator can give him millions. So now we are There we go. It's going back to retest this number. It's going to retest the 25,232, the 25,241, and this is the re-entry point short at 25,243. The market practically is finished, and you're gonna mark my word for it. Another thing, you have another system is indicated here, telling you buy right there. This is another separate system. It's telling you where to buy. And now, and this one does not repaint. This one here told you to buy. Even if that signal fell, and if the market went the other direction, the second buy is almost 80%. It's almost 80% win and trade. So now we have a reversal, we have a buy, and it's telling you the market is running out of steam. You're done. Kiss the market goodbye. And now we're waiting on the Nasdaq. All this bubble you are seeing on the ES because of the Nasdaq trying to achieve his target is 25,176. So it's been dragged by the Nasdaq, but it's not tradable anymore. So the Nasdaq, look, now is following the Nasdaq every step. Why? People left the ES. People the big boys has left the ES to his misery. It's finished. He has achieved the target for today. And now that's why you see the ES reacted following the Nasdaq, because there is no more manipulation on the ES. There is no more big sell orders or buy sell orders on the ES. So now we are in, the ES is following the Nasdaq because it's finished. And we have a re-entry on 25,240. You know, this number 6,773, this is remind me when I was in Switzerland and I was trading the ES on 650, not 6,000. And in between the 600 and the 7,000, we made tons of money. But then when it hit 7,000, President Clinton became a president in USA, and I just got off an airplane from overseas trip. I didn't calculate the hours when the President Clinton, because I bet on President Bush and I lost 50,000. Anyway, so it was between 600 when Clinton was a president, become a president, never seen the 700. And when Clinton became a president, the ES future hit the 700. And this is where I lost $50,000 on the ES in one day. Because it was no E-mini, it was the big banana. Anyway, we are done, we're finished. And as you see here, the wait those children on those apps, they have not seen anything. Wait on those children to really get to know the market. You can see there are buyers at this moment trying to jump in the market. It's blinking long, but there is no long right now. And if we notice on the Nasdaq here, we come into the re-entry point. The re-entry point on the Nasdaq is 25,240. Now, if this number broke, immediately stop all your trade and go get yourself a juicy burger somewhere and enjoy your day. Because there is going to be confusion between the ES and the Nasdaq. Come back in the afternoon with a clear head, full stomach, and then try to kick the markets high again. So let's see here if the Nasdaq going above that line or not. This is a critical area right here, right now, as we speak. And look where the Nasdaq stopped, at the re-entry point. Look at this. Look. Look, you can see where it stopped. Right there. It's trying to break that area. And you can see it's struggling. It fell. Let's see. Right there. You see how critical it is. Look. 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 You can see this area is a struggling area, and it's trying very hard to go above it. There we go. You should see though, I don't know if you can see the wicks, but the wicks are extremely big. It's trying to hump over that number. And this is 1 minute chart, it's not 30 minutes chart. It's trying very hard to hump over that number. Okay. I want to see it before I close the webinar today. I want to see it, if it's going to cross or not. Now I'm curious. You can see how well the tick mean in the future trading. One tick. And there you go. The Nasdaq finally broke from the gel, and he have a freedom to the long, indicating we are done. The ES, you have no hope to go long. So if you want to auto trade, stay on a different instruments, especially if you want, because this one here is going to drop again. Because if we look here to here, from 6,790 all the way to 6,808, he cannot trade those area. It takes forever to market go back and forth before you start have those lines sprayed out. So it's not gonna be piece of cake going long. How it works with all those lines, he's gonna have to go and break one by one, and then disappear. He have a big fight ahead of this is not good when the market is not going in a stable direction, it's going to be one step forward, two step backward. In other words, one step forward, two step backward is your stop loss. This is the bad news. When the market go one bar and pulling back couple bars, here is your stop loss. You're out. Then you go in and you get stopped out. You go in and you get stopped out. So this is a very bad news for you. On the Nasdaq, it seems like it's taking off. He got away. We'll see. I will not be surprised to see the Nasdaq collapse again below that number. I will not be surprised. But for me, we are done for today. We thank you very much. And I want to say God bless every single one of you. Bye for now.